There is so much Twitter drama going on at the moment, guys, regarding Nickmercs and other professional Fortnite players on the actual FNCS, on whether Fortnite pros are literally handed everything to them these days and they're completely spoiled. We've also got information about all of the weapons, what are the most used weapons in Fortnite at the moment, Team Rumble updates, other in-game updates, and so much more, guys. Yo, guys, what is going on? Bobblez here today, bringing you guys the latest Fortnite news, leaks, and updates. As always, guys, here on this channel, I do love to give you guys these update videos, and today we have got some banging news. Now, the first half of this video is going to be drama-related. There is a lot. It's very crazy, and I cannot believe the beef that is going down at the moment. So guys, if you do indeed go on to enjoy this video, you find it useful, you find out something new, any of that kind of stuff, smash that thumbs up button to let me know that you have enjoyed or any of those criterias. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to me here on the channel to never miss out on a single Fortnite update. I post literally everything Fortnite news related, as well as just anything Fortnite related in general. And finally, guys, make sure you are indeed using someone's creator code in the Fortnite item shop. And if you do indeed want to help support me, is indeed code Bobblez. Thank you all in advance. Hashtag epic partner, hashtag ad. Let's get cracking though, guys. Straight into this Twitter beef. What is going on? Well, it all started off with actually Monster D Face. He tweeted something out completely harmless, completely friendly, and that thing that he did indeed tweet was indeed anyone else stoked about console getting their own FNCS competition though. Literally, it's a pretty good thing in my eyes, and also in Monster D Face is a good thing. Console players are going to get the respect that they deserve. Some of these players are insane. And then Nickmercs did indeed actually reply to that. W. They play at 60 frames, unplayable against top PC players. Very true statement. The game, if you are playing on a console which is capped at 60 FPS, is literally unplayable. You cannot beat pro players with literally hundreds, literally triple sometimes that amount of FPS. Like it's not doable. So I agree completely with both of these statements. Then a professional player by the name of Young Calculator, he actually replied and said it's a competition of the best and not make a wish. Bit toxic. Don't know really why he's got to drag Make-A-Wish into it. That's a beautiful thing. And comparing that then to Fortnite for literally just adding a competition for players that are capped on a console is a little bit harsh. My eyes, I'm giving my opinions here. You guys are more than welcome to agree with whatever side you wish to agree with. And then Nick actually replied to this statement. He said, bro, y'all cried for years about controller players being in your tourneys. No. Now they split the pool. Another step towards being completely split. Again, I'm one-sided with this statement. I completely agree with that. It's very true. When there was controller players in with these PC players, they were moaning, oh look, the actual aim assist, blah blah blah, all of the rest of it. So Fortnite are actually doing something about this, helping out PC players essentially. They've already nerfed the controller aim assist, and now they're making it essentially so that one day controller and PC will be entirely split. I do believe anyway. And now all of a sudden PC pros, I must say, are moaning towards this. I don't really get it, personally. Maybe because I'm not a PC pro. But yeah, it's just a bit weird in my eyes. So then Young Calculator, he did indeed reply, controller doesn't mean console. But since you can't read, you don't understand that. Wow. Like, that's bold talking to Nickmercs like that. I personally would never do something like that, you know, it's just a bit harsh. And honestly, I feel like this guy, I don't know Young Calculator, but personally from this, I get the idea that he is a very toxic guy. Again, I don't know the guy, so I'm just basing that off of this little argument, and obviously you're gonna say rude things in an argument because it's an argument, but yeah, I don't know. Bit harsh. Controller doesn't mean console. That's very true. But if you want to play on controller on PC, you still can. If you want to play controller on a console because you're good at it and you know that you'll be able to dominate in these console environments and these console competitive games, then do it. Like, I see this purely as a good thing. It's a win-win for everyone. But Young Calculator doesn't agree. So Nick actually replied to this, do y'all not realize how many controller players are going to play on these consoles? This is more than likely just a step/test to eventually fully separate the inputs. How do you not see that? which is what I was basically just stating. It's completely true there. Fortnite, I do believe, are trying to make them separate, or not even make them fully separated. I feel like they're just doing it at the meantime to do it to make everyone happy. So it's either PC or it is console, and you can dominate in one another. And if you do wish to use a controller on a PC, then you might not get the gain you would from being on a console, because obviously the console lobbies would be easier. But honestly, that's where we're at the moment. I am kind of blown away by this argument. There's a lot of beef. There's a lot of beef. And then finally, to finish this off, Nickmercs actually on stream later on actually started talking, and it was kind of focused on Young Calculator, but everyone in general, about pro players and how they are actually spoiled. So without further ado, take a watch of this.
We have to figure out together.
Check this out. A lot of these kids' fault, these keyboard and mouse players, these young Fortnite pros, man. It's not their fault, really. Like, you can't hard blame them. You can kind of blame them. Like, you can give them a little bit bragging so stupid all the time, but you can't get super angry. You wanna know why? Because, bro, they don't know better, man. Bro, they don't know about playing for breadcrumbs, man. They have no idea. None of them ever did it. They never played for anything but billions of dollars, man. You know, moan and cry and whine all day. Now again, man, you know, you can't blame them too hard, because that's all they know. That's all they're used to, man. They're spoiled. They're completely spoiled, bro. Guys, for the rest of time, the Fortnite community will always, and not Fortnite, but just any like younger, newer game community, they're always gonna be full of little complaining little men. All of them. And it's hard to blame them, because, like I said, that's all they know. They don't know better. I'm sitting here arguing with like little 12-year-olds on Twitter, man, with anime abbeys, who have like no grasp of how things actually work. Like, they have no idea. I don't even know why I waste my time. I really don't. Because they really have no clue how things work. They just know Fortnite and how it's been.
So there you guys go. Yeah, literally, I do kind of 100% agree with Nickmercs here. I never really watched Nickmercs, I'm going to be honest, so I'm not like a little fangirl. I'm not purely just agreeing with him because I'm a fan. I'm not. I don't watch him. But I do 100% agree with absolutely everything that he stated in this argument, in that bold statement, because I know personally me, when I was 16 and I was like living on Call of Duty, if there was tournaments worth millions and millions of dollars, I know I would be entered in all of those, and I would be doing a lot better for myself then than I would be now on Fortnite. Having said that, there wasn't that option, and Nickmercs, I know he's older than me, he's quite a few years older than me, and like he states, it was a grind. Like, back in the day, it was a grind, and now it feels like you're just kind of giving everything to you, which you are. Fortnite do literally give away a lot, and it's kind of crazy, the prize pools, because people literally go off whining because there isn't a cash cup yet this season. Okay then. But that is indeed enough about all of that drama. Let me know your thoughts about it though down in the comments below. I'm really, really excited to find out your opinions on what you think. Whose side are you on? Are you on a side? What your thoughts are of the FNCS being split in general. But let's move on to the next topic of the video. It is indeed going to be about WarZone. WarZone, if you've been living under a bubble, was released yesterday and is indeed the new Call of Duty 150 player free-to-play battle royale. Wow, that was a mouthful. But honestly, WarZone is kind of popping off at the moment. It's really fun. A lot of people are streaming it and watching it and playing it and all of that kind of stuff. And Fortnite honestly have a lot more competition now with Battle Royale games. So they really need to get their finger out and start working harder on their weekly updates and all of that kind of stuff. They were meant to have an actual update this week, and I have no idea where that's gone. It's now Wednesday and we've not even heard a single thing. And I feel like where we had the new WarZone released yesterday, Fortnite really should have created some form of update, even if it was just a patch. I feel like they should have had some form of new weapon, item, something, anything to kind of counter WarZone, to kind of be like, yeah, look, guys, we've got a new weapon as well, come and play our game still. But they've done nothing, and I just don't get it. Fortnite is purely based on their competitive scene, which is fair enough, but they really need to focus on their game for more standard players. That's my opinion anyway. Now, next up on the update list, it is indeed Maya. If you haven't played the game in the past day, then Maya has actually been updated for her challenges, thank goodness. She actually had a challenge in which you had to get 8 eliminations in 5 different matches, and Team Rumble didn't count for this. So this was a very difficult challenge for literally a choice of 4 different boot options. It really wasn't worth it, and Fortnite status actually tweeted out saying, "We are investigating reports issues with Maya challenges. Maya's boots challenge has been adjusted to earn 5 bronze battle medals by getting an elimination in solo duo squad." So you only had to then get 1 elimination in a match. So that was a lot better, a lot simpler, so you can obviously get that Maya boot now, in case you didn't know, a lot simpler. Now, next topic is indeed Team Rumble. As of yesterday, there was apparently a little secret update or something, I don't even know, where apparently though, you could actually jump into a Team Rumble game mid-game now. If you ready up, you can literally get into a game when it's halfway through, similar to how we've got in Call of Duty. So that's kind of weird. I kind of like that, but I kind of don't, because what kind of loot are you going to have if you're joining halfway through? Don't really know, but we'll have to wait and see how that really goes, I guess. And finally now, guys, the last topic of today's video is indeed an actual graph of the most popular guns in Arena in Fortnite as of the previous week. Now, this is pretty cool. As we can see, the blue tack absolutely dominated with 38.8%. That is insane. However, the rest of the graph is kind of even with the actual AR, pump, and an SMG. That, I feel like, is pretty actually right. And I feel like that's how the graph should look. I know in the last chapter of Fortnite, so chapter 1, the pump actually was on like 80% or something crazy like that. So I'm really glad to see a lot more of an even graph here with the most popular, most used weapons in Fortnite. That's definitely a good thing, and I'm glad and I hope to see this kind of graph sort of remaining the same throughout the season and throughout the entirety of Fortnite, essentially. But guys, that is indeed going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed. If you have and you found this video useful and you've learned some stuff about the news and the leaks and the updates and all of that blah blah blah, then smash a thumbs up on this video. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to me here on this channel to never miss out on anything Fortnite related. And finally guys, make sure you do indeed use creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help support your gal that one step further. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. But anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, see ya.